Hey, this is Chris with Hook, Line, and Paddle. This is going to be another video in our series of how to prep for a multi-day kayaking trip. So what we're going to go through today is the kayak I'm going to use for our charity fundraiser, Paddling for Pennies, the boat, the paddles I'm taking, life jacket, spray skirt, deck bag, cockpit cover, and all that. Another video, we're going to follow up with actually with the gear that we've already talked about that I've packed, that I'm taking, actually packing it, and then actually packing the kayak to kind of show those kind of last two steps before you head on the water. So first of all, let's talk about the paddles because they're going to eventually fall down, and I'm going to talk about them and move them out of the way. So my main paddle is going to be the Accent Passage. It's 220. I'm choosing a 220 centimeter paddle for this. Marries up with the width of the kayak. They have a dihedral design on the blade, so it gives you a lot of balance in your forward stroke. So very efficient through the water. Carbon fiber shaft, triaxial fiberglass weave for the blade, so super strong, super light. With the grip system on it, really what it does is it puts your hands on the paddle where they should be. It gives you a nice offset for like less muscle fatigue, so you're not trying to force your hands straight when you grab a straight shaft paddle. It's actually fitting naturally the way your arms are in front of you, so you get a lighter paddle grip, less muscle fatigue, and one of Accent's classic low angle blade designs on this paddle. So it's going to be very efficient for, like, we're doing 25 miles a day, so it's going to be very efficient for cranking those miles out every day for 7 days. So this is going to be my main paddle, but we're going to be on the river for 7 days. So I do want to make sure I have a backup paddle. So this is Accent's Air. So 24.5 ounces. We got a carbon fiber shaft, carbon fiber blended nylon blade. Same dihedral angle design as the Passage. So again, we're going to have nice balance with our forward stroke. So this is going to be my backup. Both these paddles also have their kingpin design. So by just pressing the button, you can rotate the angle that you want, reinsert it, and you're all set. So I'm a right-hand control paddler, and I'm going to be at 45 degrees. So that's how I'll have both of my paddles set up. But this guy will be broken down under my deck rigging as a backup paddle. I have no reason to worry about that Passage failing, but we all drive around with a spare tire. We're going on a 7-day trip. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm definitely taking a spare paddle with me, and I chose the Accent Air. Again, super light paddle, super durable, super strong, great on the water. Let's get down to what I'm actually going to be paddling. So I chose the Dagger Stratus. I'm doing the 14.5 foot version of it. So we're going to have ample bow storage and stern storage in this kayak. Tons of top deck rigging, rescue lines. So it'll be able to pack it efficiently, and the things that I need out, I'll be able to have out and available. Back band, Dagger's really comfortable seat. This is a bulkhead design, or bulkheaded. So there's not foot pegs, it's a bulkhead. So I got to adjust that bulkhead back for my feet. And then I will have to most likely come back one section, I believe. If this is very similar to my Tsunami and my Zephyr cockpit, I'll have to come back one to get the thigh brace to fit right for a nice tight fit. So some of the things and the reason why I chose this boat and what it has to offer just on the deck, I was able to incorporate a few things. So from NRS, I'm using their deck bag, the Taj Mahal. It does come with a piece of plastic in it that holds it upright. I tend to not like it in there. There's no right answer. You either like that it's already kind of pre-formed for you, or you just rather have it removed. I rather have it removed because I can just pack the bag a little bit differently. So that's a personal preference. It's not a right or wrong answer. But the great thing about the Taj Mahal is it does come with a dry bag inside. So I'll be able to fill the dry bag up, slide it in. There goes my bilge pump. So we have little small mesh pockets up front, large entry pocket here, tons of web rigging on the top, stretchy bungee. So there's a lot of places you can stuff water bottles all the way through. You can really pack the Taj Mahal the way you want it. You can fill it. You can do minimalist with it. Mostly I'm going to have my day's lunch up there, plus snacks, my bilge pump that just fell on the floor, and water bottle, and probably I'll have my phone waterproofed in the case, and then maybe just a little battery backup, in case my phone, just a little battery chargers for the phone. So that'll probably live up here. But definitely the mainstay up here during the day is going to be snacks. It's gonna be my lunch. So when we pull over on the side of the river, I'm not digging through the kayak trying to find my food. I'll have it all in a bag, slide it in, ready to go. Because it's gonna be peanut butter sandwiches, those tuna creation, tear open bags. So nothing I have to really keep cold. So for what I'm gonna wear while I'm on the water will be my spray skirt. So this is a Dagger spray skirt, so it's gonna fit great on the boat. This was made for them by Palm, which is an overseas company out of England. So this is they did the spray skirt for Dagger. So designed to fit my deck. The tunnel is universal. So once I get it on, I'll basically just tighten it around me with a Velcro hook and loop to get it to be my correct waist size. So this will be what I'll be wearing during the day, keep the water off me. At night, I'm gonna use my Seals cockpit cover. So for the Dagger Stratos, the correct cockpit cover for this one is the 1.7. So this is gonna serve a few reasons. One, now I have storage in the boat that's gonna be dry also in case it rains at night. I don't have to try to cram everything into my tent. I can have some stuff in the cockpit, put the cockpit cover on, keep the stuff in here dry, keep any creepy crawlies out of the kayak while we're sleeping at night. So just a good way to just kind of button everything up at the end of the day. And with the magic of editing, I got my bilge pump back. So this is from Aquabound. Great bilge pump, floats, moves a lot of water. This is about the only bilge pump on the market you can completely disassemble, clean out, and reassemble, and get it working again. So it does a fantastic job moving water out of the kayak. So good to have. Don't plan on flipping, don't plan on getting a ton of water in the hull, but if it happens, it happens. If it happens to somebody else, you're there to help also. So carrying a bilge pump is very important. Now we're gonna go to my life jacket. So I'm doing the Ninja OS from NRS. So great coat, orbit design, gradient sizing. So the foam's actually cut. You know, if you're a smaller person, they cut the foam a little bit smaller. These are really designed to fit you well in your size range and not just get close enough. There is a product coming out next month where you can actually attach a water bladder to the back here and then down here to the bottom. It's not gonna be ready. I'm leaving it in a couple weeks. It's not gonna be in yet, but it is gonna be water bladder capable as an add-on accessory. You got place to hook your knife, a few other spots to dummy cord some stuff too. Nice, and this is one of the reasons why I like it. Nice big huge pocket up front, tons of storage. Those little easy to grab things. The stuff I want when I want it. You know, I don't have to reach up into the deck bag, the Taj Mahal. I'm gonna have my spray skirt on, so I can't have something down between my legs that I can just pick up. So those little things I want when I want it are gonna be here. And then once I have this all fitted, we have ways to get rid of that excess strapping. Very clean design, designed to go in from the side. And it's the little touches on this jacket that make it really cool. They have little rubber strips down here, on here and here. So when you're wearing it, it wants to kind of grab your shirt. It doesn't want to start riding up on you. So once you get it set where you want it, between your shoulder straps and your side straps, it'll actually stay where it should be, those little rubber pieces on the bottom. So the Ninja OS is going to be my choice of PFD for this paddle. So, it comes down to why I think this is the right boat for what we're doing is we're going to be 7 days on the water. We have to be completely self-supported, at least for lunch. Again, they are feeding us breakfast and they are feeding us dinner, which is awesome of the organization to do. So I'm going to have enough space for clothes, for tent, sleeping bag, sleeping pad, water for sure. We're going to be probably carrying about 1 gallon of water a day. So room for water. It's got just enough rocker that it's going to do well in some of the small rapids we're going to run. And also has a drop skeg, which you just release here with the line. It's a spring load. It just drops down and reset it. So if we're on long, flat stretches, instead of making corrective strokes, I just drop that skeg, and that boat will track like a dream. This looks like, I would say most people, inexperienced paddlers, would look at this Dagger Stratos and be like, that's a little bit too technical for me. But the way this boat's designed, if you're new to paddling and you really want to get kind of that one and done great touring kayak, the Stratos does it. It's really stable boat. But for me being a more experienced paddler, the way the hull's designed, it's a fun boat to paddle too. It's got some zip to it. You can really have some fun on the water with it. But if you're looking at stepping, you know, from maybe a Pungo up to that next level, the Dagger Stratos is just an absolute phenomenal choice. And it just comes down to that, the hull design, really dissecting it, tuning it up, dialing it in. This is a very good inexperienced paddler's kayak, up to, you know, guys like me that have been doing it for over 20 years. We got a little bit more in our toolbox. We can have some more fun with this boat. So again, this is the boat I chose to take. A lot of this comes down to personal preference, but I feel like this is going to get done what needs to get done for me for 7 days. It's going to be comfortable. It's going to carry the gear that I need, and it's going to get me 25 miles a day with not a lot of effort, you know. So right paddle, right boat. And again, we get to the packing the boat properly. So, you know, there's not too much weight in the front, too much weight in the stern, too much weight on the right side or left side where it wants to lean a little bit. And we'll go through that in a future video. So I want to thank you for checking this video out. Remember, we're doing this charity paddle for Paddling for Pennies. We're leaving June 3rd and ending June 9th of 2024. So if you're catching this video before then and you'd like to donate, go to their website. We'd really appreciate it. It's a great organization working for first responders and veterans, helping raise money for guys in need and ladies in need. If you're watching this video after we do the trip, I hope at least I can help you make good decisions, or maybe look at these videos and say, you know what? This is something I could do. Like, it's not as hard as I thought it was. And I hope that's where we get to. We get more people out there doing multi-day trips on the river, enjoying what we have around us. That's the whole reason why I got into kayaking, just getting outside, getting on the water, and just getting away and chilling out. So this 7-day trip is going to be fun for me, and it's going to be a little bit medicinal too. It's going to kind of reset my head for the season, get ready for the summer push here at the shop. So thanks everyone for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. That way you get notifications. We're also going to put up notifications on our Facebook page and our Instagram page as videos are coming out. So if you haven't, go ahead and like those also. We don't really beat them up too much, but if a video is coming out, we like to make a quick little post about what video and when it's coming out, so you can go ahead to YouTube and check it out. So appreciate you guys watching. Please be safe, wear your life jacket, have fun on the water, be safe, have a great day.